Hello everybody and welcome back to another Heyday video. So in today's video I thought that I would explain some of my personal tips that I have for players that I have learnt from the Heyday YouTubers, from my own experiences within the game, and what works for me and my personal playing style. Now these may not suit everybody, I know everybody plays differently, but I just thought that I would share these with you. Maybe you do some of these things already, maybe you don't do some of these things and maybe you'd like to try them. And I just thought that maybe this video would help some of you out there. Now, I think I'm going to make a couple of videos because I'll probably think of more tips as I go. So I'll probably do more than one. So bear in mind, this is not every single tip that I have. I'm just going to do a few at a time and just focus on, you know, maybe 2 or 3 per video. So the first tip that I have for particularly lower level players is to make and sell products at full price, because you have so many things that you need to open up. There's the boat dock, there's the mine, you know, there's the fishing area, and all of which cost, you know, a couple of thousand bucks to open up. There's the town eventually as well. There's so many things you need to open up, not to mention all the machines that need to be bought. Now, I haven't bought all of my machines. I still have smelters there. Smelters are one of the exceptions though, because I don't think that as a lower level player you need all 5 smelters at once. Now, my main farm is level 78. I still don't have all 5 smelters. I think I only have 2 smelters, and that's doing me just fine. So, but I just recently opened up the mine, so I've bought just 1 smelter, and you don't really need to open up a lot of the slots on the smelters because the metal bars take so long to produce anyway, so you can load it up and leave it, you know, for a few days and come back to it. So making and selling products at full price is my number 1 playing strategy, particularly for this farm, to build up your coinage, because you will have a lot of things that you need to purchase and you can't do that if you don't have enough money. So that is my number 1 tip for playing the game, not just for lower level players, but for, actually I don't want to sell that, for myself as a, you know, medium to high level player as well. My second tip is to be wary of what you spend your diamonds on. Now, you get a certain amount of diamonds when you make a new farm, and you can buy diamonds if you wish to. You can get them by opening up the treasure chests in the game as well. And personally, I don't think that you need to spend diamonds on decoration if you are a lower level farm. As a lower level farm, what I would focus on is opening up the slots in your machines, particularly for things like the dairy and the sugar mill, because it will allow you to produce more products and therefore make more money. So that is what I would be spending my diamonds on. That would be my first priority, is to open up the slots in the machines, particularly the ones that are most frequently used, such as the dairy and the sugar mill, and also the feed mills. Now, also, just to bear in mind, if you do purchase diamonds in the game, you will see this little movie ticket down here, and you can collect rewards from that movie ticket. Now, if you haven't purchased diamonds with real money, you have to watch the ads. But once you purchase diamonds, you can just collect the rewards like I'm doing now. And I can do this because I have bought diamonds on this farm. And another tip is to spin that wheel of fortune, even if you get the crappiest prize of 1 wheat. And believe me, I have gotten just 1 wheat many a times on all 3 of my farms. So spin that wheel. It comes around once every 24 hours. There we go, 1 soybean. Perfect. If you're lucky, you will get the jackpot. I don't think I've ever gotten all 3, but I have gotten at least 2, and that is a good way to get coins. Now, Personally, I wouldn't spend my diamonds on doing another spin on the Wheel of Fortune, particularly not at this level, at a level 24. I don't think that that is necessary for me and for my playing style. And another tip that I have is to keep as many of your original trees as you can. Now, I've said this many times in many videos, and the reason being is because these trees change with the season. So when it's Christmas, it gets all snowy and they go white. In the autumn, they go orange and red and brown, and it's really, really beautiful. And it's only these original trees that change. Once you chop them down, you can't get them back. Now, I have had to chop things down because I need room for all my machines and my crops and everything to run my farm. So I know that it's not possible to keep every single one, but where it is possible, I would highly recommend keeping as many of these trees as you can. And there's so much space on the farm, as well as the ponds. Even the ponds freeze over in the winter, which is a really beautiful detail that they have in the game. So I would highly recommend keeping some, if not as many, of the original trees as you can, so that you can see them change in the seasons, because it's a really, really beautiful part of the game and one of my favourite, details in the game. So these are just some of my tips for players, not just lower level players, but everybody. And I hope that this video helped you. I hope that you might take my advice if it works for you. I understand if it doesn't, it's not for everybody. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're all staying safe and staying well. And in fact, there is just one more thing I want to say. Gizmo Spike is one of the heyday YouTubers who inspired me to start my channel. Now, she is getting very, very close to reaching 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely incredible. And she has her channelversary coming up. I believe it is early May, in a couple of weeks' time. And she's going to be doing a really, really fun giveaway in her channelversary stream. And I know it would mean so much to her if she reached 10,000 subscribers before then. So, and she's getting very close, and I'm sure that most of you who have subscribed to me have probably most likely already subscribed to her, but if you have not, please do. Please tell your other heyday YouTube game lovers to subscribe to her channel as well, because I would love to see her reach 10,000 subscribers. I think that's a huge milestone for her, and fingers crossed she can do it before her channelversary, because that would just, be the icing on top of the cake for her. So yeah, please do indeed sub Gizmo Spike on YouTube. She absolutely deserves it. And she's a lovely person as well. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.